Hi, I'm Terry Hadlin Stanley. I'm the Director of Sales here at Merrill Manufacturing in Storm Lake, Iowa. And we're going to cover just a few frequently asked questions on some different product today. Okay, and here I have our standard drive well point. We offer this in a variety of lengths. We offered 1.25 inches on the pipe itself and 2 inch. That's your two options with these. It's going to have a cast iron point, which is where, of course, you're going to be driving down into the soil. This is a stainless steel mesh here on the guard that goes around the outside. This is where, whenever you reach, when you're driving it down into the ground, this is where your water obviously is going to come through. Now, we do get asked a lot, how many gallons per minute is this drive well point going to produce? Well, the fact is, I can't answer that. Nobody can answer that without knowing absolutely every single condition. What your water table is, how fast it rejuvenates, what the, is it a constant water source? Is it a fast filtering soil like sand, so on and so forth? Also, what pump do you have up above? Is this going to be part of a pitcher pump where you're going to be manually pumping it, or are you going to have an actual pump installed? So we really can't answer you how many gallons per minute it's going to produce, but I can say that per every square inch of surface here, it has the capability of producing approximately 3 gallons of water per minute. So just keep that in mind as you're looking at that, and that's the entire surface area. Obviously, that's going to depend on the length too. One thing to make sure and always remember is when you're going to purchase this to drive it down through the soil, you're going to drive it down, you're going to want to attach a true drive cap to the top before when you start pounding it down. Don't try to pound it on the threads. You'll ruin the threads on the drive well point. As you start to pound it down, you're going to attach lengths of galvanized pipe to it. When you attach those lengths of galvanized pipe, make sure you're using the appropriate drive coupling. And you're going to screw that on in between pipe lengths. If you use any other sort of coupling that's not made for this, what's going to happen is either on your galvanized pipe threads or the coupling thread, you're going to be banging this through soil, so you need to use the appropriate materials. So make sure that this does not come with the drive well point. It is going to be purchased separately, and we have them in the 1.25 inch and the 2 inch, which is going to be your two options on the drive well point. As for soil, how deep you're going to go with this, again, it's going to depend on the conditions. It doesn't have to be sandy soil. You can drive this through clay material. You can drive it through, obviously you're not going to be trying to pound this through solid rock, but as long as it's not too compacted and too hard and rocky of soil, you can go through dirt, sand, pretty much anything. It just depends, like I said, your water source is going to depend on the water table and the amount of saturation in the soil and what it's pulling through. So I think that pretty well covers any of the frequently asked questions that we get on these. Again, this is cast iron. This shield here is all stainless steel, and this is MPT threading at the end.